And also, no one can be meaner to me than me. Like, I'm built for this mission. I want to have the number one podcast crossover for like spirituality and comedy. That's what I want. I want to be the number one. And then my immediate fear was, no, you don't, because when you get too big, then everybody's really mean to you. And what if people try to cancel you? And then I was like, no, I want to be number one. And not because it's like, oh, me, but it's wanting to be really big and wanting to be seen. Like, that's like the Christian guilt in me, that it's like, well, like, you shouldn't want to be the center of attention. And I was always told I was loud. And it's like, Rachel, use your inside voice. Like, that shaming that comes back to me. And I'm like, no, I want to be number one because I want to be able to talk to like the most interesting people in the world. Like, I want to be able to challenge all of these systems that aren't working. I think there's something where I've always been so scared to speak up, and I always thought everybody else knew the answer. And I'm not saying I have the answers. That's why I want to talk to everybody. I want to figure out all of the ways in which we're different, all the ways in which we see the world, and be able to present them to the world and go, stop thinking that there are these boxes. This is what's screwing all of us up. Everybody's operating terrified that they're not fitting in the right box. And I don't care if other people don't get it, because that's where I was like, you know what? I don't care if people are going to come for me, because of course they are. And that means what I'm doing is working. Download the Rachel LaForce Show, a spiritual podcast from a comedian for people who aren't spiritual.